What's going on, guys? It is Pwn here, and as you guys know, I'm super excited. Today was the Commentator Showdown 2 on Modern Warfare 2. It was a hell of an event, and there was a little twist in there, a little nipple turn, and what was really amazing about it is last minute, all of a sudden, I'm getting it prepped, I'm getting everybody in, inviting, setting up the servers, making the rules, because if you guys do not know, I was the one that set this up entirely. I was the one that came up with the idea, ran it, got the guys involved. I was mommy for a day. That's what I had to do. And I spent hours organizing this, picking the roster, everything. I put so much time and effort into this, and it really, really turned out great in my opinion. So those that actually came out and watched the live stream, are really, really props to you guys. Thanks for supporting us and what we do, and I'm glad that it really, really entertained you. And like I said, guys, one of the major twists was last moment. Bash decided, he couldn't make it. He can't be there for another hour or something. So I'm like, shit, so we need another one last moment. And there were already other two no-shows, so those spots, the two backups, were already full. And then all of a sudden, we are on the deadline. We're at 4 o'clock sharp, on time, bitch. And all of a sudden, they're like, shut up, phone. That's not really what they said. That's what I said. But anyways, they were like, Pwn, you're getting in. And I'm like, what? Suit up, bitch. And I'm like, oh, God. So then I started worrying because I'm like, okay, so I'm basically subbing in. I'm playing in a tournament I don't really want to play in. Not necessarily because I don't love Modern Warfare 2. Especially, one that's, not got any commando and noob tubes. That sounds like a perfect game to me right there. It was actually more along the lines of that I haven't practiced. It really, really takes a lot to alternate in between controllers. I've been on PS3 the last 2 or 3 months, guys. I've not, had the feel for the Xbox controller, and I don't play it that much even when I do have it in. So, when you alternate in between the Xbox controller, it takes a little while to adjust. But lucky me, I didn't have any time to warm up. I didn't even get the first game I played with my regular classes. I did not even get to set up a class, so I was kind of butthurt in the first game. That was the qualifier one. There was the first set of 8. I believe Fearcrads took first, and then I took second. Xjaws took third, and T Martin took fourth. And then they went on to play the second heat of guys, the second pool. And I believe who was the one through that? RPM, who came out of nowhere and did an amazing job. He came through. Justra, Dahgame360, and MarkOfJ, and that was the final 8. That's what we went to, and that's what we played for, and it was an amazing event. I finally got to play in it. It wasn't the time where I was ready to, unzip my pants and flaunt it around. I wasn't ready for this tournament, but I was still quite proud that I was successful in it. And I want to thank everybody that participated, everybody that supported it. It was amazing, and everybody that was out there tweeting it and liking and commenting and favoriting these videos, because it really, really helps us out a lot. We get more sponsors, we get more events, and there's so many possibilities when you guys not only like and favorite up these videos. It does it a lot more when you guys are actually there and retweeting and watching and just witnessing everything going, because seeing it live is amazing. So I want to thank everybody that participated in it and actually watched it. It was just amazing, guys. So I'm going to end up posting all 3 games up. This is the first game. We are playing it down. This is the final set, with the top 4 from each one are actually playing in this one right here. And it was quite an interesting game. I actually had the guns that I wanted to use, and I chose the ACR over the FAMAS Red Dot. If I was playing in a pub, I would have probably chosen a FAMAS. But from the limited time that I've played, I've noticed that a lot of the action happens around the bunkers or in that cave. So I figured, FAMAS, great long range. If I planned on staying on the cliff or hiding in the bunker, it would be the ideal weapon. So I was just contemplating, how do I want to play? Do I want to jump around? I want to shoot guys nutsacks in like that. Do I want to control the spawns? Do I want to control the cave? And I'm like, the ACR is probably the ideal gun for this. We had already banned the UMP-45, shotgun secondaries, and akimbo machine pistols. So we had lots of things set up. We tried to keep it as balanced and as fair as possible. No kill streaks, no death streaks, or anything like that. I had death streaks in the first game. I didn't have to set my class up, and I had painkiller on, so I went ahead and alternated out to the default FAMAS class because I didn't want to break any rules. I'm like, shit, I made the rules. I can't break them. Oh, that'd be so wrong, and I feel like I don't know, something people do in the White House or some shit. So I thought it was an amazing event. I hope you guys actually enjoy these videos. I wanted to post them up afterwards to give thanks to everybody and show you guys what's going on, because I am playing against the guys, the ones that you guys consider to be the best of the best, and I really felt that I proved myself in this. Obviously there was not like really any heavy money or anything like that on the line. We all won headsets, the top 3 that placed and everything like that, and we all performed well. There were a lot of great players involved in this, and we had a pretty solid last group of guys. So we had MarkOfJ, Dahgame360, myself, Fearcrads, Xjaws, RPM, Justra, T Martin. It was just like an amazing crew right there, and it was a great finale, guys. It was a great finale. I really had a lot of fun doing this, and I believe there are a couple more in the works soon. I cannot release details on that right now. Besides, it'd be pretty hard to deal with an erection for the next 30 days until the next one happens. So I'm doing that in favor for you, so you're welcome. And so I will admit that that's what I was waiting on. I didn't plan on participating on that. Look at that beautiful nade, man. That was a beautiful nade, and that's what I was really waiting on, is to actually just come out and play in the next 2 tournaments where I felt that I'd fare a little bit better and have a little bit more experience in. So overall, I think it's great. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about lately is, when you always see these guys and these people commentating, oh, XCal's the best, MarkOfJ's the best, FearCrad's the best, Dahgame's the best. All these guys. One thing that the reason that I really participated in this is I wanted to put myself out a little more. I wanted to prove that I could be considered in that top tier of gamers, and that's something that I've never tried to explain or show before, because my gameplays that I give you guys are kind of average. So in a reason, it would be understandable why many people would not expect me to actually have any sort of chance against MarkOfJ and everything like that. I mean, like the game was starting up right before we started the first round. This one right here, everybody was like, "Yeah, FearCrads, MarkOfJ, Dahgame are gonna win." Shut up, phone. And that's what it was expecting. And don't get me wrong, that's what I was expecting too. I didn't think I was prepared. Had I been prepared, I would have thought a little bit more highly of myself. But I think it's great. I think that there's that whole nother tier of great gamers. I think you've got people like myself, FearCrads, Dahgame360, MarkOfJ, Ronaldinho, all these guys that, if they were to win this tournament, you'd be like, oh, okay. But if I would have actually won this tournament, people would have been like, what? Pwn won? Why did they do that? How did he win? He couldn't have beaten MarkOfJ. And that's something that I wanted to prove myself. I felt like this was an opportunity to do so, and I felt that I did pretty well. I really choked on the second game. You guys will get to see that really bad. Had I have actually done a lot better, I would have probably placed second. And then the last game was really close too. And that's just one of the great things, is the games are alternating. So I believe I placed second in this one. Dahgame takes first. Mark gets like third or fourth or something, and that's what it comes down to, is things can alternate. The first game Dahgame wins, I take second, and those guys, those great gamers, can alternate. So if I take first one round, take fourth the next, that's not a big deal. If MarkOfJ did it, it wouldn't be a big deal. And that's what I think is that there's these levels of great gamers, and I don't judge a person on their great gaming skills. I don't judge them on their commentary skill. I judge them as a person. So even though I might not appreciate or like how some people run their YouTubes, if they're a good person, I'll hang out with them, and I really respect them and like to participate. But I also felt like that I really needed to prove myself in this, so I actually pushed myself, and I think I did pretty well. Even though, considering that free for all has a lot of luck involved due to spawns and everything like that, I still think it was fun, and to see those guys like Dahgame, he came in here, he was winning this irregardless. I can't say I could have won this. That guy was on fire today. He came in here, he was ready, guns blazing, dick hard. He was ready to take it on. So he separated himself in this game. He was on fire. He was winning this. After the first game, I knew he was going to win this tournament. There was no chance. I mean, I was like, I just want to take third, and that's what I was hoping to do. And that's what I came with overall. I took third place, MarkOfJ took second, Dahgame took first, FearCrads took fourth, and so on and so forth. And then I don't know the exact standings from everybody else, but I thought it was fun. We brought a handful of new guys in there. I think they do need to do a little bit more changing in there. You got a lot of great beasts in there, but like I said, when you've got these guys that continue to play in there, I don't know, I may just feel like this, others might not, but I like to see a little bit of variety, and I know a lot of people want to see things based on skill, but I like seeing entertainment and fun and letting everybody have a little bit of chance. So if you're going to keep putting FearCrads, MarkOfJ, and Dahgame in the same tournaments every time, guess who's going to win it? You know what I mean? It's not like there's going to be expectation, and there are only a few people that could compete on their level. So I think that there's going to be a variety. There's going to be a lot of new twists coming up in the new tournaments, and I hope you guys really get excited for them, because I'm going to be posting out them a lot. I'm going to be supporting them, and I may even be running them. I think I did a pretty decent job in running this one and getting it all together, playing Mama Bird, and I think I did pretty well at it, guys. So you guys that actually witnessed it, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the placings, the rules, how you think it went down, and just give me your overall feeling on what you think about the players and how it went. So now that that's all said and done, and that's all, out of the way, I was really proud of everybody playing today. Dahgame just really stepped it up. He did what he needed to. MarkOfJ was on fire too. FearCrads was tearing it up. I mean, everybody. And then you had people like Syndicate, who came out of nowhere and and we were controlling the chat. Everybody was going WMP Nation with my penis, everything like that. And the support in that chat made me feel better than even placing in this tournament. And that's what I thought was amazing to me. And then Syndicate, obviously, with the Wob Wob and the rape train in there. It was an amazing event to see people supported. And he even placed second in one of the games. So I think a lot of people surprised, a lot of people, and everybody did very well. And I want to congratulate everybody that participated. And I wanted to thank you guys one last time. Do me a favor and like up the video, guys. Look forward to Game 2 and 3 coming soon. Get it.